Hello, everyone. We're back. Lucky Singh and Salman Khan again with another episode of BaatShaat. I, mentioned last time around that we got 3,000 views. Last 2 days, I've been simply blown away by the response we're getting on these videos. If I was to give you numbers just on Facebook, 3,000, and YouTube, we've actually now moved on to YouTube as well. What we do is we do this program and then we upload the video to YouTube. We've got over 7,000 views on YouTube alone. So close in all, over 10,000 views. We appreciate the response. We appreciate the love and support you guys are giving. So make sure you subscribe our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow our Facebook page so you can get more videos like that. Having said that, what a great day. Today, 2 days back, we were talking about the disappointing loss of Pakistan to West Indies. But here we are. Lucky, welcome.
Yes. Salman, how are you?
Good. What a different day.
It is.
Massively different day. So, Lucky, you want to watch I was thinking we should play the highlights of the game before we get started. Sure. You know what, the usual thing. Why don't we talk about the Afghanistan-Australia game? And let's talk about the Bangladesh and South Africa game. Those two games got completed before this one. So, thoughts on Australia versus Afghanistan, expected result?
Yes. It was indeed. But to be honest, the way they were somewhere around 75 for 5, and they just crossed 200 was a massive thing for them to come back into the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It wasn't that easy for Australia, but they took it easy, and they scored 200 odd runs with 7 wickets in hand.
So, Lucky, last time, I remember your fans were telling me to make sure, Lucky Paji, we want to see your face. You're on the side of the camera, so you want to move into the middle before I get more complaints. That's better. So, Afghanistan fought well after losing those early wickets. I thought they fought well, but I don't think they have the bowling lineup. Apart from Rashid Khan, I don't think there's anybody that can make an impact.
See, this is World Cup, right? So, it's a massive 9 games for them to play in the World Cup
against quality opposition.
That is the opportunity for them to learn so much now.
Yeah, because definitely they'll make a mark for sure.
Yes, they have been doing it. They have just give each and every team around the world a knock that yes, we are here to do something, and definitely yes, they will take a little bit of time, but yes, they have that capability to change things around.
So, Lucky, when I talk about this Afghanistan team, where do you see them going from here?
Definitely, they can, upset somebody in this World Cup too. They have that ability, for sure. It's gonna be there, and in the near future, if you see their last games or last series, they have been losing the series, but they have just shown that yes, we are here for long term.
Yeah.
That will give them a massive support in the world around. We have.
So Bangladesh. Did you expect this at all? South Africa?
Oh yes. I told you last time. This World Cup is like open World Cup.
Oh yeah.
The one who plays for 50 overs on the day, a proper game, 50-50, means 50 overs batting and fielding. They are done. That is it. You don't have to see it's Bangladesh or it's Afghanistan or even it's England. Now nobody thought about today's game.
Yeah.
If you see, England were the favorites, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but see, the way they came back from 103, it doesn't seem to be like it's 350 odd runs, the same team that Pakistan played a few days back, right?
Absolutely.
So there is a big change.
Absolutely. So Bangladesh, I think the way they've started, I see them going far. I don't know at this point if I'll say they'll go all the way to the semifinals, but you know what? I think they have a very, very good opportunity this time around.
See, if you hold on and just gather the points and the net run rates these teams are making an effect of, is like South Africa is in the blink of now getting out already from the tournament.
But look at the body language of South Africans. They don't feel like they're playing a World Cup. Like I've seen South African teams, they have exceptional players in the past. You're afraid of their players, They have that game changer. I don't see anybody like that in the team this year time around. And they've
Yeah,
been playing with the team for a long time.
to be honest, if you see the lineup, the way we used to have the experience coming up in the South African squad, this team is fully new. If you see that,
Yeah, that's true.
we miss out all the experiences of like 4 or 6 years. Like Duplessis is the one, and Dumini is there for a little while, but Dumini has been like in and out for the same team again and again, so he's not a match changer now. And others, if you see the bowling lineup, it's all new,
It
so they
is.
don't
I
have
agree.
the experience. And now South Africans do have their the mentality of playing in the World Cup and losing again like they used to do, that is affecting the
I mean,
game.
I've been a big fan of South Africa for a long time. They're naturally talented players, athletes, but this time around, I think there's something lacking in their body language. It's a lack of energy. I don't know if they've played too much cricket, too much IPL, too much PSL, too many series. Like I don't know. There's something definitely not there about South Africa.
Yeah,
Unless they,
it's not to be blamed for others to be played like IPL. That
yeah,
is that is the experiences you are getting
that's
gaining
true.
on from, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is the perfect timing for the World Cup to come in with the handy bat or ball like Rabada and Tahir has been doing there, right?
And Tahir is doing well. Tahir is still doing well.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. It's only a matter of getting the team combination for the World Cup, I guess.
That's
These
true.
guys are new, and that combination is not helping out, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that thing. Yeah, you're right. There's no match winner I can find right now in South Africa.
Yeah, in the name of Duplessis and the opener De Kock, if these two batsmen are gone, it seems like a shattered batting lineup, for the
It
time
is.
being.
It is.
Yeah,
I agree. I think one of the things that I would like to comment here is, Vajad is saying actually in the comment section, if you look at the recent record of Bangladesh in the last few years, they're reaching semis regularly. They can be a surprise package. I think I'm going to agree with them.
they see. Yeah, he's right. If you directly see this, they have started the campaign with the win against a very good team, right?
Yeah.
South Africans. So their morale is already high,
Yeah.
and they
Exactly.
scored like 300 odd runs.
So
Not to be taken as granted for sure.
based on this, who else do you think they can beat? Pakistan should be worried about them for sure.
See, on every day, that is what Pakistan improved on, right?
Hmm.
103 and then 350, and
All of a
on
sudden,
top of that 350 today,
one
they
of the
they,
highest scores
they
in World Cup.
already lagged 15 to 20 more runs
Yeah,
against a very good team
very
like
good.
England,
That has
right?
just recently beaten them 4 times.
Exactly, yes. So on a particular day, each and every team is different.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If they
So,
score 400 also, or if they score 100,
so
so
let's
it's all above. Like Bangladesh is not the only one you can calculate that okay, these 2 points are already there. No, they're gonna give you a harsh time this time.
absolutely. So Lucky, I think Pakistan has definitely put some spice into the World Cup curry. Do you
Oh
believe? You
yes,
agree with
yeah.
that?
You call
Much
that
needed.
Pakistani masala or something like that
Masala,
recipe?
whatever, garam
Yes,
masala, whatever you want to call it.
exactly.
This is what the
Yes,
tournament needed.
the
The
spice is
last
already there now. Yeah,
Bangladesh beating South Africa and now Pakistan beating England has
yeah.
thrown the tournament wide open.
Wide open for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, wide open. And so, how do I was very fortunate to watch some of the game, and I think it was overall a very, very big complete performance, team performance. Every guy was trying. I could tell you every time Malik was throwing the ball, or Hafiz was throwing the ball, or Wahab, or Amir, or Hassanli, everybody was trying to do their part. Even in batting, everybody was trying to stay at the wicket and wait for the bad balls. Quite different than the approach they had in West Indies game. So
See, definitely yes. The one you are thinking of, England is already the favorites of everyone, right?
exactly.
And when you come against them, you gotta be on the top,
Yeah.
the best that we were talking about. That this was lagging behind in the first game. If they could have started that as this one, Pakistan would have been in a different story.
So
None of them would have taken it as for granted like West Indies did, right?
I'm going to go back to our last comment in the last video. You said it is very hard to pick a winner, even though England were on top and Pakistan were not doing so well, you said it's hard to predict the winner of this game. And now
Exactly,
you're
yes.
proven right, right?
Exactly, yes. I told you this tournament is wide open with these 9 games. On each and every day, any team can give you a harsh time.
Could be anybody's
So,
game.
yeah, anybody's game. So you cannot take it. Even Ian Morgan himself said, "We are not looking at that 103. This is Pakistan. They can come back at any time." So the opponents already knew that, and they
And they
proved
proved
it.
it today. They
And they
proved it
proved
today.
it,
They
right? They
proved it.
proved it.
Yeah, they went from like a completely low to completely high. Nasir
Completely.
Hussain in 2017 Champions Trophy final said Pakistan cricket at its best, 1 minute down, 1 minute up. This is exactly
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
a testament of that, right? A testament of that completely
But
down in
yeah,
one game and
on
now
top of this one, it's gonna be a very, very tough time for Pakistan too to keep this momentum keep going on because
exactly,
their batting will have to be there.
exactly. So I think what we
In
do is
England, in England, 300 runs are on every day
every day at this point.
at this
That
point.
105 game was an exception. I don't know where that came from. Even Sri Lanka's game. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that. Sri Lanka versus New Zealand. It happened so quick, much like the West Indies and Pakistan game. Sri Lanka were never in it. 136 bowled out, and New Zealand finished it off in 12 overs. Like it was absolutely a no game again.
Exactly.
So, not sure. I think they're facing the same, but Sri Lanka is another team. People have to be very, very off because they can turn it around in a matter of no time.
Yes, Malinga is the one who can turn it around, and the rest you can see. We see the lot of new faces too.
New faces.
So
Batting
yeah,
wise, I can't even remember or recall a few names. They're so new, right? So, fairly new team.
exactly. Yeah, I still don't remember the names, the new names that have been already in the team.
Exactly. Yeah. Plus, Kunaratne is playing his first game after 15 years, and he scored a 50. The captain. He was brought back after 4 years. So this is the level of the newness, in the team. And Matthews is the only guy that we all know of, right? That has some quality.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Having said that, Lucky, let's watch the highlights of. Sorry about that. We just had a technical glitch, so we had to go offline, but we're back on now. This might be a different link. We'll be putting the two videos together at some later stage on our YouTube channel. Make sure you do follow that channel as well. I'll put the link in underneath. Having said that, so Lucky, we're back. We saw the video highlights. Your thoughts on Pakistan's batting? Let's start there. Fakhar
Batting, definitely, definitely. If you see the playing 11, it was the strength was already there. The 6 playing batsmen, regular batsmen were there.
you think Fakhar and Imam,
Fakar, Imam,
they came out with something different today? Different
yes,
attitude?
their approach was totally to win it. Their approach was like positive. They just went from the first over. If you see,
Yeah.
they had the intention of scoring runs. They knew how to. They definitely have the runs behind them, right? Both the openers were doing good. It was just a knock needed, and they did it.
Because they didn't hold back today.
They did not. Yes, they were trying different shots. If you see Imam, he was just going everywhere, right? So that is the positive attitude that you have to bring it in against a big team like England. If they could have gone into their own standard of playing, like with 4 or 5 runs coming up, they could have been troubled because they have good fielding. They have good bowlers, right?
Yeah.
Their approach was to go and score thick and fast, and they did it. That is what is needed from these guys. They have been doing it, yeah.
Babar Azam, I'm just looking at the scorecard right now. Babar Azam, sorry, Imamulak, 44 of 58 balls, 92 minutes. So tried to spend the time on the wicket. 3 4s, 1 6 shows me that he wasn't overdoing it. That has been his natural game. 75, 76 has been his strike rate. Fakhar is the aggressor. Fakhar Zaman also 36 of 40 balls. So he wasn't trying to overdo. So it seems like there was a cautious approach Pakistan took. But 82-run partnership in 14 overs. Pretty decent start.
Definitely, yes, definitely. This is what we were talking on a 103 day, right? That these guys didn't want to stay on the pitch. Today they stayed. This is what the batting lineup did it. And no doubt they were still 15 to 20 odd runs behind.
Yeah.
They could have scored more. But still, it was there for the bowlers to go for it. Everything was there for the fielders to come in and have a go for the win. That
Yeah,
was huge.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
they did it. They definitely did it for that. Yeah.
So then, what about Babar Azam? Babar Azam today, he was, I think, in his best. 63 again, 66 balls. But again, all three, 95 strike rate for Babar Azam, 90 for Fakhar Zaman, at 75. It seems like they had a plan in mind, not to overdo it and leave it for the rest of the group to come up with the strike rate to
See,
up.
it's a teamwork, right? If you see, it's a teamwork. Whoever, even if you see, Hafiz came in and he started blowing it because the platform was already there for him.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he just came as an opener again or a
Yeah.
first down player. He
Yeah.
just smashed it. You
He
could
did.
see he played like, yeah, 60 odd balls. Yeah. 62 balls and he scored 84 runs.
Yeah.
So that
So
is what the platform when it is given, when the openers just play 6 or 8 or 10 overs, say, for example, that is where you make the ball go a little bit shineless, and then the batsman who comes in goes for runs because the seam has changed, the shine has gone, and it doesn't give you that swing for the batsman who is coming in, for the
that's
new
true.
one.
So Hafiz started from the first ball. First ball he faced, he stroked it for four, and I think towards the end when Michael Atherton was interviewing him, basically he said, "Did you come with the intention of hitting?" And Hafiz said, "That was the only way I wanted to play today. My natural game,
Exactly. Yes.
give the
This
attack
guy,
back to the bowlers."
we already had a talk on this topic. Like, this guy can bat on top, right?
Yeah,
So he is already a opener.
he is an
No
opener. That's
doubt.
his mindset. That
Both
is his
openers
mindset.
are doing good.
Yeah,
This guy can come 3 or 4, not even three. Three, Babar Azam is the best. So,
exactly.
number 4, when the platform is already there with 150 or 120 runs on the board with such a good average of 6 plus. So, this is what he needed, the
Yeah,
platform.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, Lucky, Safraz Ahmed, 55, I think he scored today.
Yeah,
44
44
balls.
balls.
Hafiz,
Yeah.
84 of 62, and Asif Ali, 14 of 11. Each of them a strike rate of 135, 125, 127. So it seems like, top order Imam 75, 90 for Fakhar Zaman, and Babar Azam 95. They all had a plan to stay longer, see the shine
Just
through,
stay on the
and the
pitch.
other guys.
Just stay on the pitch.
So
Yes.
do you
That is
think
what it is.
strategy Pakistan needs to take going
Sorry,
forward?
what was that?
Do you think this is a strategy Pakistan needs to stick to?
Definitely. If you see the batting order, like see now, um, even your Riaz, Wahab Riaz and Hassan Ali can bat, right?
Yeah.
Even Shahab bats.
Oh yeah,
So
shut
it
up.
means you guys have the 11th batsman batting out there.
He's got test 50s already. Shut up.
Exactly. So when you come up with such a deep batting lineup, that is where you have to show your batting too.
Exactly. I
Just
agree with you.
use 50 overs the way they did today.
And Amir didn't even get to bat, who also has a ODP 50. Like Amir didn't even need to bat today. He didn't come in to bat. So to Lucky
Shoaib
to take,
Malik, when he got the chance, it was
it was too
way too
late.
late.
Oh, it's just 8 balls he got.
Yeah.
So I have one of our special guests today, Vajat. He's going to be joining us. He's been following us for the last 2 shows and everything. And let's bring him on and have a discussion on Pakistan's batting, see what he thinks.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome, Vajat, to the show. Can you hear us? Oh, we're having trouble hearing you, Vajat.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
Vajat's muted.
But
Vajat,
now
can you
he
hear us? Hello.
no sound.
No sound, Vajat. So while Vajat works on his audio glitch, Lucky. So having said that, Hassan Ali and Shadab Khan 10-10, 5 balls, 4 balls. I think overall it was a very good performance. Do you think at some point you and I were talking, you said Pakistan were 15, 20 runs too short. What do you think of that?
Definitely, yes. See, these are the platforms where when you have already built that scenario of scoring runs, and when you go down below expectation where it shouldn't be at this stage, and if you could have lost because of that, it would have been a different story. But
What a turnaround, Lucky, from bowling performance of Jofra Archer. 10 overs, 79 for none.
See, no doubt, no bowler or no batsman has the same day. This World Cup is totally different. If your
Absolutely.
approach, see, we have the same bowlers, right, in Pakistan team, but they didn't have that score. It's
Yeah,
only 103 to defend,
yeah,
but still they had that caliber of coming and trying to go for wickets.
yeah.
They did, and on that particular day also there were some catches dropped. I guess one or two.
Exactly, exactly. So, what do you think went wrong for England?
It didn't went wrong. If you see, it was Pakistan's attitude of coming positive.
Yeah, they kept attacking.
They came in a different, different mindset. Might be England might not have taken them into that mind game. That was the difference. Because
Yeah,
if you see, the bowling was good, the fielding was good too, but
except for one
eventually
catch.
the players, the batsmen were trying to do different things,
Yeah.
and that is what that ground, Trent Bridge ground, has been known for. When you stay out there, you go for big runs. Even Root, when he was dropped, after that he didn't give you a chance. He played so well.
Oh, he played so well, and I think that was a would have been a very costly drop for Pakistan because if you look at Hafiz's drop was very costly for England from
Exactly, 84
14
runs.
to
Yeah,
84.
and we just don't see those 84 runs. That is a partnership that he built.
Exactly, exactly.
So the partnership that helped took them to this 350 ish. It could be
Yeah,
right. To be honest, yes, this was a total turnaround because you know that we already had that on mind. Like it's not gonna be the same day for Pakistan again. Not
no,
like 103. It's a
I
total turnaround, and that has been with a positive mindset they came with. Absolutely, yes.
absolutely, absolutely. Looking at the scorecard too, like no bowler was. I mean, Moeen Ali was their best bowler for England. 10 overs, 50 for 3, and then Mark Wood was 10 overs, 53 for 2. Chris Wokes, he did pick 3 wickets, but and he did bowl a maiden, but it was 71 runs he gave in 8 overs. That's 8.87. That's a lot of runs.
See, if you see the history of that ground, it's a batting paradise, right?
It is a batting
So,
paradise.
so if the line and length is gone somewhere around, or the fielding, or the catches dropped, even the England dropped the catches, right? So definitely yes. If you take cricket easy, that
Yeah,
is what it becomes harsh at the end, and that has
absolutely.
happened again.
Again and again. I agree with you. Uh, Talking about Moeen Ali, he was spinning the ball really well. He was really giving the air. He was, bowling very boldly and
Yeah,
allowing
he was
and trying
giving a lot of loops. Go for it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think Ian Morgan, England captain, has been going to Adil Rashid towards the last few overs. Today, Hafiz took him out of the attack. Hafiz went after him. 5 overs for 43. We did not see Adil Rashid coming back into the attack, even though Nasir Swan, towards the end of the innings, Pakistan then was talking about when is Ian Morgan going to bring Adil Rashid back, but we didn't see Ian going to Adil at all. So I don't know if Ian Morgan didn't feel that Adil would be able to deliver, but having said that, it just didn't pan out that way. Can you hear Lucky? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear there is
Yeah,
some
we
technical
lost you.
problem, I guess,
That's right.
coming up.
That's the beauty of technology, the internet. So Lucky, just for guys that are watching us for the first time, just so you know, Lucky is actually in Regina, Saskatchewan, and I am in Brandon, Manitoba. So we're from two different places, 3.5, 4 hours, 350, 400 kilometers apart. So it's a beauty of technology that we can actually do this together. So Lucky, let's go back to Pakistan's bowling. England, I think 350, I still was giving it to England. They have the batting lineup, they have the depth, they have been winning games. This, just so you know, they have won last 21 games in England. So this Pakistan has actually broken a trend here. England has been defeated after 21 games, and I think bringing Shadab was a very good decision early on.
See, last time, definitely yes for that. last time we already had a talk about this, that he has been using Imad or Shadab as his wicket taker bowler for some overs in the beginning, right?
Yeah,
And that has clicked him so many times.
yeah,
Why did not he go for it when they are giving him the results?
yeah,
So he did it and he got the result. So there was a huge difference right from the beginning when Roy went out, right?
yeah.
So the momentum was already broken. These guys, these both the batsmen were so harsh on the bowlers that
Oh,
they go for 10, 15, 20 runs per over. But that was broken. So that
that was
is
good.
that is the beauty of change, when you bring it with the strength that you have. Okay, let's do it, boys. We have done it before. Let's do it this time again. And definitely, yes, this boy, he is young. He's so matured. Like he didn't care like he was bowling to Butler or Root or Ian Morgan or anybody.
He
He
just
was
attacked.
just bowling his sheer spin.
Absolutely.
So that is what you have to use as a captain. Like you can see the confidence. Even if you see Mohammad Amir,
Yeah.
that is what we were talking about. Like, don't drop catches in the new ball because this guy is so good with the new ball that he's providing you catches, right?
Yes,
When you
exactly.
drop it, his morale drops down too.
Absolutely.
And that
Absolutely.
happened. Joe Root was dropped within 10 and he went to score a century. And that became the first century of the World Cup
Yeah, exactly. Or and this is the first time a team has scored two centuries and still lost
in the World Cup.
in the
Yes.
World Cup. Has
Yeah.
never happened. Never happened.
Yeah. And definitely, yes, those those two centuries brought the game so close that
Exactly.
even Pakistan could have lost at the end.
Exactly. I agree with you, Lucky. Totally agree with you. So going back to Shadab Sudha, Shadab, Amir, what do you think today? How did he bowl?
Amir has been doing good. He has come to this World Cup with a positive mind. I can see that. When he's bowling in the same pattern of taking wickets. He's not bowling for going maidens or just staying away from the bowler, batsman.
No.
He is going for the wickets. The only difference is now the fielding.
We
That has
talked
been the
about
worst
so.
part. That has been the worst part we have been talking about
And Babar Azam joined the
during
list
the
too.
game. Now, see, Babar Azam being a good batsman, he can understand that how big that wicket was. Joe
Yeah.
Root, as a
Huge.
batsman,
Huge. Huge.
it's a huge, and that proved to be a huge one.
That's
That
100 runs. That's 100 extra runs you've given.
exactly. If Joe Root was gone, you could have seen the depth that coming after that was Ben Stokes and Moeen Ali with Butler.
So Butler played a different game because Root was there, already settled.
Definitely, yes. Root was going for every run, singles, doubles, boundaries. That took off the pressure from Butler. So he was open. He was given a charge of go,
Yeah.
and he did it.
Totally. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Sanam makes a valid point. She's saying, she's talking about Pakistan's bowling, and she's saying experience stands out. Wahab Riaz, a corner tiger of Pakistan cricket team, giving his best for 5 out of 9 wickets. He's taken catches today.
Exactly. Yes.
He's picked 3 wickets, vital wickets. He took, I think, Moeen Ali's catch, and he also took Chris Woakes' catch, a diving. Sorry, the no Butler's catch. He took Butler's catch, a diving effort, which was
Yeah. In the deep. Yeah.
in the deep,
Third
which was
man.
incredible.
That see, this is what is needed by the team. When you can see the batsman who can take away the game from you,
Yeah,
scoring
exactly.
runs thick and fast. And when you get a chance, if you don't throw yourself on it, you lose the match. It doesn't matter that it is 350. They also came to play.
They also
They were
came.
chasing it. They were chasing it very comfortably unless Root got out.
Let's face it, they're the favorite team for a reason. Right? They're the World Cup's favorite team for a reason. They
Oh,
have
exactly.
they have the
See, if you are a Pakistani fan too, doesn't matter right now. When you see a team doing good, you gotta say that yes, these guys are playing good.
I
Definitely, they
remember
will come back with the same winning attitude again because they have it.
5 hours out, Lucky, you sent me a message saying, Salman, congratulations on the win. And I said, wait, this is England we're playing. I cannot accept any until it's done. The last ball's bowled. And I think right there, Wahab showed up and took 2 crucial wickets and turned the game around.
Oh, exactly. Yes, if you could see, even Vokes was going for it. They
Yeah.
came closer.
Oh, they bat till the end.
That is what the beauty of cricket right now is. Every team has already calculated. That is what I told you last time in the beginning. Every team has calculated that somebody should bat till the end too.
But look what T20 cricket has done to cricket. So these players, because they want to be sellable, they want to be attractive to these franchises. They're working really hard on building their skills, both with bat and ball. Chris, Tom Wood came towards the end, Mark Wood, and he scored 10 runs off 6 balls with 2 boundaries.
6 balls, yeah.
Because
So
they're
definitely
starting to,
yes.
yeah, it's no longer a specialist game, is what I think.
No.
It is.
That is what we already had a talk on this topic too.
We did.
Like you cannot take 6 particular batsmen and 5 ballers.
Yeah,
Those
so-
were the time that you could think about it, but not now.
Yeah.
Now you have to have that 3, minimum 2 to 4
Yeah.
all-arounders that can bat deep to win the matches like these.
Exactly.
Taking it so close to that.
Exactly. And I think the only reason, this is my own opinion, I think Hassan Ali still played the game versus Shaheen Afridi was Hassan Ali can bat and can
Oh
field.
yes. See, now Salman, there will be a huge question again for Sarfaraz. That is he going with the same team for few couple of matches, or is he going to bring somebody else in?
So I think
Momentum will be blocked again with the when you go with the mentality of a winning team, that's already there with the team now. It's not that you think, okay, I can take a risk of bringing somebody else inside, playing 11 again,
yeah,
and let's try. Now you got to think about like there is no chance of thinking, let's try. There is nothing coming back from there.
that's exactly it.
So you have to go with the winning team.
You have to go with anything. I think Hassan Ali, to be honest, he would have been my pick to be dropped. But I think towards his end, he was actually bowling really, really well. His trademark is that ball that comes back in, and I think he just has to get his length right. He started actually swinging the ball. There were some overs that he gave only 2 or 3 runs away. He was really containing Butler and
Yes.
Root.
Now you can see the other different scenario also. Like English people, this English team is playing way better than everyone else right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now the games that they are going to play against are Australia, India, New Zealand. So the depth that these guys have might not be there in those ones. They might be playing with different attitude, right?
Yeah.
So Hassan Ali with the old ones, like the Pakistani bowler always does, to bring it back or take it away from the batsman or the reverse swing, that is always there in the mind. So these three bowlers will always be in the team.
Oh, they'll always be in the team.
Yeah. Unless somebody gets hurt.
You think, and I'm just throwing it out there. At some point, I thought Shah Hasnain should have played for Hassan Ali. Do you agree?
Hasnain,
Yeah.
the young guy, yes. See, that is what the experience will matter in such big games. It's only a matter of 1 over, Salman.
Yeah, that's true.
If you see today also, they scored 350 and then
348
338.
and
So
334.
650 runs scored,
Yeah.
right? So it was just a matter of a big 1 over
Yeah.
that could have turned things around. And now see, if you bring in Hasnain in, that means you calculated 10 overs, right?
Yeah.
And for example, if he's gone for, say, 3 overs for 30-ish or maybe 40,
Yeah.
then the 7 overs are there to be bowled by whom?
That's so true.
That is what the calculation these days have become so harsh for the bowlers, that the captain have to think about 2 or 3 all-rounders always in the team. Like, for example, see, last time I told you, Shoaib Malik will be a handy bowler and a batsman, right? He did his part.
He did. I think, you know what, Lucky, I have a feeling if Sarfraz didn't have that many runs to play with, he would have probably kept Shoaib on and not bowled Hassan Ali. But Hassan Ali, I think Shoaib should have been bowled out. Like, he was bowling better than anybody else. He got hit for 4, but
the
then
difference
he bowled
is
5
like
dot
when
balls.
you already have 3 bowlers, spinners, and they did their part, then that was the time to bring it up, like the way he brought Shoaib Malik, right? So
Exactly.
the spinners don't go beyond 40 overs.
Yeah.
So it means till 35, when they are doing good, use them.
Yes, that's correct.
If he's doing good, give him a chance. If not, yes. If not, then remove him. Right?
Then use somebody else.
Exactly. When you have that particular extra baller that you used, that is what the team is all about. The all-rounders keep you in handy whenever they are needed. That is what I always mention this one, that the any team, like see, Adil Rashid was gone for runs, but they still have the bowlers. Stokes is there, Moin Ali was there to cover up, right?
How well do you think Wahab bowled? We haven't talked about him at all.
This guy is proving himself like yes.
Lucky he bowls with heart. You have to remember, I mean, he reminds you of the old
Exactly. See,
Pakistan bowling
yes.
lineup.
That is what when these guys are doing their part, that is what the fielder should be always on their toes. These guys are doing something like yes, there is a wicket coming in each and every ball. And that is
See,
where you have to be handy for them too.
that's it. See, Wahab, again, he reminds you of the old Pakistan bowlers, aggression, pretty much like, bruised
Yeah, this
and
guy,
hurt
yes.
boxers. Of
This
Amir,
guy, this guy has that passion. Yeah.
Amir has quality, but I think Amir needs to get more aggressive.
He can.
He
The
can be.
only difference, the
He
only
needs to go
difference
catch
is
it.
take what he provides you.
Yeah.
Do you remember Virat Kohli's catch was dropped and he
Oh,
came back with the ripper again and he just ripped apart everyone after that.
he did. He did. He
And
didn't
and you
shake hands with Ali.
saw
Azhar
and
Ali
you
when he
saw the
dropped it.
passion
Yeah.
and you saw the passion on him
Yeah.
when the second catch was taken
Yeah.
right on the second ball.
I remember that.
That is what he doesn't lack that passion. The only difference might be like he's playing in England or people might be booing and all.
Yeah.
That might be the second thing in his mind.
Oh, yes. That's a
But
lot of pressure to play with.
but this guy for Pakistan right
I
now,
mean, what happened to Dave Warner and Steve Smith the other day? They got booed.
they were
They were, yeah, across the whole ground. When
exactly
Smith
yes.
got out, they were booed.
This is the part of cricket now that the other team who wants to win them, they will go with these strategies also to divert your mind somewhere else.
It's a mental game.
Exactly. Cricket is tactical game.
It is. It is, absolutely. So
They play
Wahab,
with the mind. That's
Wahab
it.
put a lot of passion, a lot of energy, brought Pakistan back. And I think in some ways, this proves the selection committee's decision to bring those guys back, Amir and Wahab. If you look at it, Hafiz didn't play that series. We talked about it. The most interesting thing about today was out of the 6 bowlers Pakistan had used today, only one of them actually properly bowled in that England series, Hassan Ali.
Yeah. And he bowled, pretty decent bowling against them. That is
Exactly.
why he might be in the team.
Here. Yeah, exactly. So Wahab, took 3 wickets. Amir took 2. So these 2 guys are really making an impact against West Indies as well. I found Amir was, the pick of the bowlers. But Sanam is saying Wahab reminds us of Wasim and Waqar, W for W.
Oh
Oh,
man.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
big comparison though.
Big
But yes,
comparison. Yeah.
this guy has that,
The passion is there.
yeah, the passion, yes.
The skill
And
set
you know
is at
what?
another
This
level.
World Cup is all about passion.
Yeah.
If
See,
you
Wahab
if you don't come with passion, you will lose to any
Wahab
team.
has his own style. Wahab is a completely different bowler than lots of Pakistani bowlers. He's that short pitch guy, bowls at the length, big
150s,
IQ,
yes.
completely different. Nobody in Pakistan has ever bowled like that, right? Wasim
Yeah,
and
he has
Waqar
the
were known
speed.
for the Yorkers.
He has the speed too,
He's
that
a
he
speed.
can trouble the batsman.
145, 146 was his average today. Lucky.
Yeah. See, that is the mentality when you come to win the game. I want to win.
Yeah.
I want to hit them hard.
The
So
only
this,
reason, like I mentioned, Hasnan, is Wahab is bowling averaging 146, 147. Amir is averaging 145, 146. And Hasnan will average 150.
but see, yeah, it's not only about always having that pace, 150s. If you see the English bowlers, they love the ball coming to their bat.
Yeah, that's so true. That is so true.
And this guy, Hasnain, he's pretty small for this World Cup for the time being. Like I
Too
said.
young. Too young.
Too young to take over right away. If this guy was given so many chances before this World Cup,
Yeah.
that he was already mentally prepared that yes, I am going to make a knock on the door of World Cup, then he might be ready.
Different
Now
ball.
the way the Pakistan has come back from 103 to scoring 350, right, and winning a game against the favorites, It's always there in your mind. Each and every batsman or each and every player in the team might be thinking differently.
Exactly. So next game, Lucky, Pakistan plays Sri Lanka. I'm just looking it up right now. In Bristol, where Australia and Afghanistan played, it was a slower pitch. Australia struggled as well. They didn't quite get the start they were looking for. They've slowly played their game. So slightly slower than this wicket. This was more a batting paradise. Pakistan plays against Sri Lanka. Now, Pakistan were in similar position than Sri Lanka before this game. They were probably feeling pretty down. Completely different Pakistan team will show up to that game.
Now, yes, now, according to me, to keep the morale high, I would love this Pakistan team to win the toss and go for bat.
But the score,
Put the score because their net run rate is so worse that this is the time to hit Sri Lanka. Because if you see, they just got bowled out for 136,
136,
35, right?
and they were chased down in 10 overs.
Exactly,
Sorry,
without
12
losing
overs.
a wicket, without losing a wicket.
No wickets lost. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's gonna be the same thing we have already talked before. The toss.
Yeah.
This game can make Pakistan come so closer to that plus net run rate that they can easily go forward from there.
So I think, and bowling wise, I think Sri Lanka has Malinga, but I don't know
He's
if
the only one.
he's
He's
the
the
only
only
one
one, and he's the only one right now. And they targeted him right from the
right from the
beginning.
beginning. Yeah. And Lakmal has lost his touch. He was good for a while, but he's completely lost his touch. No direction.
See,
He
when
just
you
keeps
keep the
getting hit.
players in and out of the team, this is what happens.
This is what happens. You completely kill a player's confidence, much like what Pakistan was doing to Amir.
Yeah, definitely yes. Now he's proving his worth. He's not asking anything. His stats, his bowling, his capability is showing everything.
It
Now
is.
if you just ignore his catches, or you see the block that calls like he bowled 10 overs, went for 63 with no wickets, so that is harsh on him
Yeah, it is harsh on him.
because he
So,
already gave you the wicket of Joe Root.
oh, he
You
did.
didn't,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, that would have been a completely different ball game,
That
Lucky.
is
Just
what I'm
imagine.
saying. Like
Yeah.
uh, the time was like when two wickets were already down.
Already down.
Josh
Score
Butler
was
right
pretty low.
now, he was in the pitch, not Josh Butler, somebody else. So
Stokes.
yeah,
Stokes.
Stokes. So totally different story when a batsman like Joe Root is gone.
Completely. So, I mean, think of this. Now, Pakistan has climbed up. They're at the sixth spot. West Indies, obviously, because of the massive run rate, are on top. Only one game. New Zealand's on top, 5.75. Sri Lanka's in the same position as Pakistan, negative 5.75. But now, Pakistan is negative 2.4.
Now you see that difference. They scored, they won it,
They won
and
it.
that gave them a point also. And the net run rate is so cool now that they can easily come to the plus in the coming game against Sri Lanka.
Yeah. And I think, you know what? If they weren't playing England, they would have probably targeted a bigger margin.
Definitely, yes,
They,
yes.
they were happy to walk away with a win, is what I think.
It was, see, they have been losing games like 13 or 14 in a row.
Yeah,
It's just opposite of the English team. They
absolutely.
won 21 and then they lost. Now these guys, they lost 14 or 12 and then they came back from there. It
Exactly.
was such a big game for them.
Exactly. So, no, awesome. Next game, 7th, we will be back again. My apologies, Vajat, we couldn't get you on. Vajat's mic wasn't working. We appreciate him coming and trying to speak with us. We'll get him on at another time. Our apologies about the glitch we had. So the video was broken in two pieces. You have two videos that are sitting on our Facebook page. We'll be putting them together and putting them on YouTube. So keep watching, keep subscribing us. Lucky, prediction: Pakistan versus Sri Lanka.
Oh man, I literally want Pakistan to win the toss and go for 400.
Really?
Definitely, yes. Yes,
You want?
because they have that batting lineup. See, why I told 400 is the runs are always there now. In England, you can
Yeah.
score. And the batting depth that you are taking with you, this, if you score 300 plus again, like 400 that I told, can you imagine when they go from there to play a bigger game like Pakistan or India?
And the
Their
pitch will be on
morale
the
will be
slower
high.
side.
Their morale will be so high that they
So high.
can score.
So high.
And
And the
this is
pitch
what
will
is
be on the
needed.
slower side as well, Lucky.
And on top of that, Sri Lanka is not playing well. So
No.
take the advantage of that.
And Pakistan now, I think the momentum they will gain from this, they have to take it forward. They cannot
Exactly.
slow down.
Exactly. They have to. They have to. There is no coming back from here.
There's no coming back from it. Exactly. I agree with you.
They have to go for it. Win, not only a win, win with a style now.
So now, what if Pakistan loses toss and bats second?
Same thing. West Indians. Put them under pressure right from the beginning.
Because
Just bowl.
bowling is a strength.
The bowling, take wickets, win the matches, finish it up in somewhere around hundreds. They will again be on top with a win, plus the net run will go higher.
Exactly.
Same way the West Indians did, right?
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
finished those 100 runs in 16 overs, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, well, West Indies did it in 13 overs, but
13.
New Zealand versus Sri Lanka was 16 overs.
So no doubt, we cannot take Sri Lanka that lightly, but when you are bowling first, you have those three bowlers who are already on top. They are doing very good, and they are coming back from a win that has already made an impact on such good batsmen. Now, if you
Exactly.
compare England's batsmen and the Sri Lankan team, now there is what you need to think about is like, please take catches and provide your bowlers everything what they are doing. That's it.
It would have been a completely different ball game.
Cool.
I think, you know what, in fairness, it would have been a completely different ball game for both teams had Hafiz's catch was taken or Root's catch was taken.
See, so if we see that way, it wouldn't have been 350,
No.
right?
No.
So
Yeah.
might be the change. Like,
Might be.
okay, it's 280. Let's take it different way.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. That is
Yeah,
what the catches brings you a difference, right?
completely.
They dropped Hafiz and they added 60 or 80 more runs.
Yeah.
They dropped Root and they added 150 plus run because
Yeah,
what
exactly.
on high rate, right?
Oh, absolutely. At that time, I thought the game was done. Like they were going hard at it.
Exactly.
Butler and-
If Root couldn't have thrown his wicket after 107, the game was done.
It was
It had
done.
been done 4 or 5 overs before.
was
The
done.
way they were going.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because they were measuring 9 runs an over, and they were making sure there was a boundary coming out of every over.
And they were doing it. They were
Yeah.
doing it literally very easily.
Yeah.
But
So
this is
sends a-
cricket, This is cricket.
this sends a pretty big message to other teams too. Again, from Pakistan.
Each and every team, not only Pakistan and themselves, this has given a knock to Sri Lanka. Even Sri Lanka also. They might be talking like, okay, Pakistan
Can
from
do it.
103, now
Yeah.
they scored 350, guys. So
Absolutely.
we scored 136. We can hit them hard again.
Exactly. But again, it's a batsman's World Cup. If they put the runs on the board, the bowlers will do their job. You said
Definitely,
that.
yes. When the margin becomes like, okay, I can go for 6 and still win a game, your captain will tell you, okay, go for 6, give me a wicket,
Yeah.
and we win the match. This is what happens.
Yeah, because see, 2 games have been won by the team batting first. England won against South Africa. 3 games. Bangladesh won against South Africa, and now Pakistan won against England. But all 3 scored runs.
300 plus.
The
All three
games that were
300.
chased were
Even
under.
South Africa was so close, 309.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, at one point, lucky they were still in the game.
They were in the game, and that catch again turned around everything. Yeah.
Exactly.
This is what Pakistan definitely have to think about their fielding again.
Oh yeah.
That is to be needed there for the bowlers. Their morale is high. They are providing you the catches. That is where you have to come in handy.
And they're bowling at the right places. They're starting to move.
That
the
is what
ball.
it is. Like the guy Root, the ball that was given to him was in perfect in swinger,
Perfect.
and it was such a means in this level it is a catch.
It is a
simple
catch. It is a simple catch. I think
regular catch.
I have a feeling what happened is Babar thought that Sarfraz will go for it, and then he reacted too late.
So this
Even though
is where
first slip catch.
you cannot take risk again, like the standard of a Root, right? You cannot take risk. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about the same catch being dropped again for Virat Kohli.
Oh,
Now, do you think that he is going to make again a mistake of giving you the second catch in the ball?
Pakistan were very lucky at the Champions Trophy that he gave 2 chances.
But
in
no,
the box.
no, there is a point. See, they made Mohammad Amir made him play again.
Yeah, that was a quality of his bowling.
If that ball was given away like wide, he could have left it. That
Oh,
was
absolutely.
the ball to be played. He made the batsman play and got the wicket. That's it.
Exactly. So that comes down to the skill of the bowler.
Definitely, yes. You cannot take this guy out of the team.
No, I agree. Awesome.
He is there in the World Cup.
Absolutely. I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there.
We all do. We all
Met
do.
to Pakistan's bowling.
Yeah, as a cricket fan, I literally wanted this guy to be in the team. Yeah.
Yeah, because he brings that flair to Pakistan.
See, if there is no fight, you are definitely done after three scoring after 380 also. If Amir is not there or Wahab is not there, you go for Shaheen or Hasnain. I'm pretty much sure because these guys are young, it will be a huge pressure to play. You can see the difference. Like I can give you the example again of India and Pakistan. The average, the not the average. The comparison is the as a whole Pakistan is way up, like
Yeah.
72ish
Yeah.
games,
Yeah.
right? But see the difference that I'm trying to talk. Pakistan has never won in World Cups,
Against India.
so that mentality can hit you hard. And these guys are young right now.
That would. Yeah.
If they go one game a worse one, they will be broken out.
That's
So
exactly.
it's all about see Warner and Smith coming into the team.
Yeah.
That is what they wanted. Their experienced players to come back. Even these two guys were taken out. They won 2 series without them.
But they still brought them back.
It was so tough for them to decide who is going to be in the team. But they took their experienced players, and Smith came with a century. See.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
even Warner, he played so cool.
89 not out. Yeah.
See, so this is what the experience matters. Cricket is all about experience.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah. When everything goes, skill goes, it's experience that matters, right?
definitely yes. A combination is already there, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, and this
Awesome.
guy, these three guys are doing good.
Yeah.
Hassan Ali, Wahab, and Amir. And now it will be a very good time for them if they bowl also first. If they get a chance, like Sri Lanka win the toss and bats, that will be the huge time to show them that okay, we can bowl them out at 102.
Yeah. And again, it was an awesome display of batting and bowling. I hope Pakistan can still do a little more with their fielding because this game could have been done a little sooner. And
Exactly,
it would have helped the run rate too, Lucky, had they
Definitely,
been able
yes.
to do that.
Yes. Those 15 to 20 overs they batted after that, the catch was dropped.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that 20 overs difference?
Oh, God, yeah. It would have been
Yes.
much
So,
different.
yeah, that might have been a change of like 100 runs.
They were completely on a back foot.
Yes. They were like 115 for 4 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were.
So, this is cricket. When you don't take it hard,
That's how it
somebody
comes out.
else will come harsh on you.
Exactly.
And
And
they
after that, Butler went nuts. He didn't hold back.
Oh, definitely. That guy will play like this. Yeah. He has that potential to go for any bowler everywhere around the world.
Again, I
Yeah.
keep saying Adam Gilchrist of England. That's who he is.
No doubt, yes, he is right now. You can
Exactly.
easily say that, yeah.
Perfect. Lucky, we'll get back again on the 7th. And again, viewers, please thank you again for watching. We have 2 videos sitting on our Facebook. We had a glitch in the system. We had to bring it down and repost it. Having said that, we will be putting in the complete video on YouTube as well. Make sure you go there and watch. The links are on our page. And we'll be back after the 7th Pakistan versus Sri Lanka game. And we'll bring the awesome analysis and reviews from Lucky again. So keep watching and talk to you guys later. Bye from my side.
And happy Eid to everyone around the world.
Yes. Mubarak to everyone. Yeah, it is supposed to be tomorrow, I guess.
Yes, it is a very, very good option of having a delighted Eid just because Pakistan produced some
you should get Eid
sweets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Eid Mubarak to you as well, Lucky.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a
Bye.
good day.
Bye.
Bye.